When I was a beginner in English, I did so many overthinking during my practice that actually killed my English and made me so slow to improve in my communication journey. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what are all those practices that I did that slowed my journey and how to improve from that. Let's start. The first thing was, see, I was basically overthinking. Everything. Overthinking is the core of all the problems. And the first kind of practice I did was I used to overthink my words every time, not a lot, every time I spoke something. I used to overthink every single sentence I spoke, every single words. Is this the correct word? Is it supposed to be did you do it or would you do it? I don't know how to say it. I used to overthink every sentence. Guess what happened? I felt depressed, I felt stressed, I felt some headache here all the day for months consistently, because I used to overthink, and this killed my English. This killed my flow. There is something called flow. For example, right now I'm speaking in flow. In the starting of the video, I'm speaking in flow. I was speaking in flow. And for example, if I spoke about a bag is something that you used to carry, and you can take it back to the market and get something and put that thing in your bag and bring it back home. This is what is called speaking in flow. So I have a flow right now, and when I overthink, that flow breaks and we speak like one thing that's how we speak. So that's the problem I face. So what you should do is, don't do that. Just speak. Just speak. Even if you overthink, ignore the overthinking. Just speak. Even if you automatically overthink, guess what you can do? Just keep on going. Just don't stop to give it attention. Just keep on going. The second thing I did was, I used to control the way I speak. For example, the first thing was overthinking my words. The second thing was overthinking the way I spoke. How am I pronouncing the words? How clear every single words are? How accurate and precise those mouth movements are? I used to overthink about the way I move my mouth and how the outcome of my speech is. And then guess what happened? Again, I felt so depressed. Because of this habit, I was never able to speak English to someone else because I became so self-conscious. This was the this was one of the biggest problems I faced in my communication journey, which was I was so focused on my outcome of my speech that actually stopped me from speaking English to people. I never spoke English to people because of this one thing. So what you can do, again, when you feel like focusing on your mouth movements, the outcome of your speech, the best thing you can do, keep going on. Don't stop your speaking. Just keep practicing. Just keep going on. Just keep going on. Just keep going on. Just keep going on. And the third thing I did was obsessing, overthinking about mistakes. I used to obsess overthinking about mistakes. If I did one mistake while speaking, if I, for example, uh, if I said I didn't knew instead of I didn't know, I said knew. Oh my god! I used to overthink about it for weeks. I used to be like the one word. I'm so bad at speaking. I used to judge my own character. I used to judge my own self worth. I used to judge my own everything because of the one mistake, and I used to overthink mistake. This, oh my god. See, just expressing those things itself is making me feel depressed. I felt so depressed. I felt so tired. I felt so emotionally drained. I felt so scared. I was not able to speak with people. Oh my god. So don't do it. Mistakes are the best thing you can do to improve. Mistakes are the best thing that ever happened to me, because if it weren't for those mistakes, I would have never become someone like this. It's all thanks to that mistake that I'm so confident. It's all to thanks to those mistakes that I did. I'm so unbelievably good at speaking. It's because of those mistakes I did when I was a beginner. So what you can do again, what can you do? Keep going on. Then why do I keep saying keep going on, keep going on? Isn't there any better solution? The best solution is, as long as you keep speaking, you will improve. But the moment you stop and think like, wait, what? This is bad English. I can't do it. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh, the speech is not clear. When I said obsession, I said this as obsesses. No, that's improper pronunciation. Or maybe the words I'm matching in my sentences are so beginner kind of words. It's not extraordinary pro level words. Don't do that. When you think like that, keep going on. For example, imagine you're giving a speech about cow. Cows are animals that has four legs, and cows produce milk. And when you speak like that, guess what? Your mind says your words are not clear. The words you put together in the sentence is not so well. Guess what you can do? You pause for a second, you just, and then keep going on. Okay, I'll continue talking about cows. Cows, when I was a kid, my grandma had a cow, and she used to make me sit on the cow and then feed me lunch and breakfast and dinner. That used to be so fun, and keep going on, because as long as you keep going on, you will always improve, and that's how you improve every kind of problem. You will never stop thinking. Even if you're an expert, you will still feel like, oh, is my words unclear? Are my words are so beginner level words? You will think that. But how do they overcome? They simply overcome it. They override it, and that's how you can do it too. So don't do these mistakes, please, and improve your English and become a good communicator really fastly, because that's what stopped me. And if you do that, it won't. If you don't do that, it won't stop you. And that is for this video. If you watched this video until the end, thank you so much for watching it. Before you leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.